Bonjour, hello, welcome to Max Mountain World. Bonjour, hello, today out in Saxo. I had to go down the mountain for, I suppose you could call it a little business. Bit annoying because it's the third time down the mountain today. I'm going to do a drive up. The first part of it is going to be part of the tour of the departure of the Tour de France from Embrun this year. That's the first few kilometres. It crosses a wooden bridge with traffic lights. Hopefully it's not going to be too much traffic. And the reason why I'm choosing that road is the main road out in for Embrun is actually closed because they're doing a huge bridge repair. So anyway, here goes the beginning part. The Tour de France just started about a couple hundred metres behind me here. So I'm at the train station and not much happening at the train station today. So let's get a move on. Unfortunately, a one-way system around the car park for the train station. Not too much hassle. That's the train station over there. Mountains over there. So take this little back road out. Diversions in place actually take you along the main road, presumably because non-resident traffic wouldn't know this little road here. Very nice, like the old gentleman across. Hello! Right. This is, as I say, the main, the Tour de France came down here. I'll pass the point, just after this wooden bridge, I'll pass the point where I was actually videoing the Tour de France from the side of the road this year. So, priorities here, we don't have priority going out this way, so I have to wait in this Suzuki in front. Doing its stuff. Now, not being a main road, it is a little rough down here. Notice also in the second part of this video, I think it's possible for the camera to pick up down here, but when I'm actually climbing up the mountain, I'll be changing gear manually. I won't be using the auto box, principally because when you're climbing, the auto box wants to change too soon. You don't get revs and the power to do what you want, so you tend to find that in automatic, unless you're actually happy to go mega slow, it just changes up gear and then bleh, there's nothing. So just down, Les Orres is sort of over this mountain ahead to the left, not the big one, over this little one ahead. Power station for Embrun here, and we're just up on the right there, but I think the camera's pointing a bit too down to see too much of the scenery as yet. Crossing over the main road. This is the main road from Italy to France, basically, to Gap, which is Gap is the capital of the commune of this area. It's actually the highest one. I would like to believe it's about 748 metres above sea level, but if I'm wrong, something will come up here. So, just arriving at the river, where this little old wooden bridge is, and traffic lights are on amber, 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 please stay amber, amber. Flashing amber means go, so here we go. one wooden bridge. This becomes dangerously slippy. It gets rain. I just made it through the car behind it, so quite lucky. And you can see the sort of queues that are accumulating here, just with the traffic being diverted all around here. So it's quite a nice road, this. When it's quiet, it's quite a neat road to, I wouldn't say hoon, but certainly to get a move on with. And certainly it's not a dangerous road to do that. There's a couple of speed limits on it to be respected, so yeah, we respect the speed limits. A bit too much traffic today as well. I just wanted to get the actual route down on video. What I'll do is I'll stop and then I'll do the route up the mountain from there. At the moment we're at about 850 metres above sea level, and we'll be climbing up to 1850, so the climb is 1,000 metres in altitude, 1 kilometre higher in altitude than here. So it's your typical mountain road, which just basically does all this nonsense all the way up with hairpins and things. There's a lot worse about, there's a lot better about. It's actually quite a fun road to drive as well, once you get to know it, get to know the lines around the bends and stuff. It's quite a good, an entertaining road to drive, you could say. You catch it absolutely empty, which is quite easy normally at this time of year. Then you can have some fun on it. Not too sure how it's going to be tonight. At this time we're about 6:45, and there's still a lot of people coming back from work. Speed limit again, 50, nice one. And yeah, I might not get a fully clear run up the mountain, but we'll see how it goes. So just coming into sort of camping area here, loads of campsites and stuff, obviously next to the river that we just crossed. So a lot of activities, river-based activities and things happen, and people just come here for the camping. But in the summer here it gets unbelievably hot down in the valley. It'll be up in the 40s here, and with the river there, very, very humid. Not my idea of fun. I prefer being a bit further up. A kilometre higher basically means it's 10 degrees colder, which in summer means it places it in the early 30s and not the early 40s, which is a really nice temperature for summer, for a Scotsman anyway. So just rejoining the main road, not the main road went that way, but this is the main-ish road that goes up the mountain to Les Orres. And as I say, just slightly further down it is closed, the other side of the main road, for that bridge repair. Now, the Tour de France turned right. No, it didn't. It turned right along here. Mistake. Yeah. It turned right just along here where there's more campsites and stuff. Did a lot of squiggles about and then hurtled off towards Briançon and higher places. Just heading up the mountain now. About 15 kilometres to go. I've just made a couple of adjustments to the camera just to get a slightly better angle from where I have it in the back. And just in a second I'll shut up and I'll do the next bit sped up. You find that looking around these hairpins, you're looking where you're going out the back window quite a lot. You're gonna let's see if there's anything coming here.
house.